Hello everyone. I am Steve's avatar. Steve wanted me to come on here and announce that his personal tarot readings from now, October 2022 through December 2022 are all half price. The price for a full personal tarot reading will be £20. That should be somewhere in the region of $23. The normal asking price has always been £40 for a reading, but for just over the Christmas period he is cutting all readings down to just £20. So if you had ever wanted a personal reading by me, now would be the time. And grab this deal while it's hot. This deal will end sometime during the last part of December 2022. All you have to do is email me at stephenabbott1976@googlemail.com. You can also find the email link in the description box below with all other links. You will need to send me an email and I will respond with all links and instructions.
Libra, how you guys doing? So thank you for joining. I really do appreciate it. How you doing? The geezer behind me isn't really me. It's just a superimposed face. How you doing, Rachel? Face race. Anyway, Libra, how are you? So these messages here are basically spiritual readings, or just readings that are to do with around what is in your environment that you just need to be aware of. It could be stuff that's in the background. I don't want to promote fear, okay? It's the last thing that I want to do, but they can be negative cards, okay? I'll tell you more towards the end about everything else, but let's see what the environment of Libra looks like and what they need to be aware of, please. Or Life Path 2. You can watch this as a Life Path 2, okay? So, oh, this one flew out over the cuckoo's nest. You could be dealing with someone that's crazy. Broke-ass. Some of you are really struggling around money, or the person that you're indicative with is very struggling with money. No money at all, okay? So, money isn't everything, okay? But someone really could be struggling financially here, trying to find the last little penny in order to, or penny pinching, okay? Or the name Penny, or Pucci, or Pisces, or Paula, I don't know. But like penny pinching is normally what we call it in the UK. Basically just trying to get every little last drop of money that I can. Now, if you've got someone, not everybody, please don't cross-watch and get angry, because it's just not the people that are watching, okay? It's just the person that you're dealing with that wouldn't really be watching this, okay? But like I said, it could be someone that's really, really, really struggling financially. And the universe is pretty much trying to tell you to please stop concentrating on money. If you don't have any money, stop concentrating on money. Because if you are concentrated on money, you feel that you don't have it. Okay, so you check. You check your wallet, you check your bank, you check everything around you all of the time. And it's just part of the amygdala. The amygdala is the fight or flight situation of anxiety and worry and fear. Okay, I've studied anxiety for a long time because I had it myself, panic attacks for years. So I studied the amygdala. Okay, so I don't get panic attacks anymore because it isn't there. It's just a part of the mind to tell you that it's the fight or flight. I need to try to escape something in my head that isn't there. Okay, so if you're constantly worried or checking about money, and I need to check up on it, okay, and it isn't there, I then go to the secondary emotion of my heart to believe that it isn't there. Okay, so you just constantly live out that vibration of lack, because I'm worried now that I don't and I can't afford to pay things and so on and so forth, okay? So I really want you to try and find, or whoever's cross-watching, as many parts in the day that you can to realise that money is not everything and to start living presently, okay? There's a lot more that I could help you with, but you would need my teaching tier for that. And if you don't have any money, then unfortunately, I'm sorry, I have to move on, okay? But I'm also picking that up from someone as like, I'm just going to have to move on because... I don't think it's coming from, I don't know, like I said, it could be some of you, like I said, that's still not also, I don't believe a Libra would do that, but like I said, that's still not good ethics to not want a person because they're broke, because they have no money, because they could still have a hell of a lot of love to give, okay, and you can support people in life, and I don't believe people would actually be that cruel, okay, so... I don't know, you might just be after money and someone that's successful, and you could have come from circumstances in relationships where everyone you meet never has any money and they always constantly ask you for money and they take your money, okay? So be very careful around that, okay? If people have just used you and took your money and that's it, okay? And they could have left you broke, like with no money. They've just took everything, okay? Now, some of you could be getting divorced, okay? And you have now just literally tried to rinse or have rinsed your ex-husband or wife with every last penny that they've got, which means I'm taking you to the cleaners and I'm going to wipe you out in court, okay? Can be that, okay? Because it's basically nothing. It's showing you they have nothing left to give you. Okay, so I don't believe there's any emotion there. I don't believe there's any connection there. Definitely with the past. Okay, this person could have done things to you, so you literally don't have literally anything to give this person anymore. Okay, time, effort, or or anything else. Let's see, could be putchy up in here. Let's see, Libra, any messages that you want Libra? Tell me the environment of any messages, spiritual or awareness, that you want Libra to be aware of, please. Any messages that you want Libra to be aware of? So you got romantic love, affair, sex, fix, secret lover, fuck buddy. There you go. It says what it does on the tin. So it might be someone that you're having a fling with. The only thing that they don't have is money. Okay. Could be a Stephen. Okay, because I hear thing. Isn't me. There's nobody having a fling with me, apart from my girlfriend. But like a romantic love affair, sex, fix, secret love, fuck buddy. So, like I said, if you are indicative with someone that's a broke ass and blah, 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 and they basically just come back to you in order to get money and a leg over, and then they just go and they leave you with nothing, it's the same energy. Is that really what they're after is the thing that you don't have, which is everything, really. Because it, like I said, it could mean the fact that they come into your life, or a cross watcher of, if you want to blame a Libra, I don't mind who's doing it, just don't blame me, okay? Because you'll just end up blaming yourself there. But like I said, it could be someone that says, you just come into my life, you took everything that I had, you just used me for sex, you just used me for time, and that's it. And you phone up that when you're passionate and horny, and then after that, you could be dealing with a horny devil, could be a Libra or Devi, okay, or Debbie. But again, you've got this, or Dan. You're right, Dan, Danielle. How you doing? What's happened with your love life? Yeah, I don't know. It's, I tell you what, this could be, Danielle. I don't know if this is kind of relating to you, but like you moved, okay, right? You moved with the person. And then there was a breakup, a situation, the person went off with someone else, caused a love triangle, and then left you in this state, which means that you moved to a new state, okay, with a partner. Things turned around, they found someone else, and then you find yourself having to cope with all of the bills and fucking everything that you've got now on your own in a new state, when you was really hoping that this was going to go somewhere, but the person ghosted you, fucked off, basically left you with all of the bills, all of the rent, everything, took everything from you and realised, fuck, I've literally just moved with you, and then as soon as I move with you and we land, do you fuck off with someone else and you leave me now to cope with everything that of a normal individual would do, okay, or Normington. But again, here, yeah, let's see. Libra, any messages that you want Libra to be aware of? So I think that is probably a message there for you, Daniel. Let's see. Libra, any messages for Libra to be aware of? So low IQ. I don't like the word low IQ. I don't specifically like this card, to be honest. But what it probably says is that, I hate to say this, because I would be in the same bracket if I couldn't do this. I just probably have to take a job that is not probably paying so well, that I have to work in, I don't know, just a place where it isn't a doctor or a lawyer or someone like that, and I have to take a lower paying job, okay? But like I said, if, some money is better than no money, and some job is better than no job, right? Okay, or Rob or Robin or Robert or Robertson, okay, or Jackson, or Jackie, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. But there could be a lot of competition maybe around where you're working, where people make you feel as if you ain't shit, okay? That you're always, lacking in this, lacking in that, lacking skills, lacking everything else. And no, I don't believe you guys are at all. I don't believe anybody really lacks in a skill of such. You just have to work with your assets, really, of what you're good at, I mean, look at Richard Branson. He was the same as me. I have got a very low IQ. I failed everything at school. I was in the lowest class because I had ADD. So I couldn't pay attention to anything. Numbers and reading was very fucking confusing for me. And I just breezed through school fucking around with going out of school cutting cabbages for a living. That's what I first did. Walked in a factory where they have lettuce and cabbages, cutting the end of it and throwing it down a fucking... That was me when I first left school. Okay? So me using my brain... It was not going to be happening, bruv. It weren't, Dave. It weren't going to be happening. So, you know, I had to go with my life and just see where it led me. And it led me to here running my own business and starting to save when I was 27. Okay? So, you know, your life can change later on in life. It's just at the moment it might be where, you know, I've got to take a lower paying job, okay, in order to financially pay. But it's just leaving me it's leaving me with penny. It's leaving me with pennies. Let's see, Libra. So you got wants you back now, Libra. So, like I said, it could be this love triangle, love affair, where, like I said right at the beginning, what it does on the tin, Libra, the person wants you and then they don't want you, and they want you for like a leg up and a leg over. They just want to use you for what you've got, but they're really not interested in you, just what you've got, okay? So, you know, it might be like when I realise that you're not there anymore to support me financially, physically and mentally, when I know that you're actually not there is actually when I want you, okay? So I need you for something, or a thing, or a Steve, but I want you for something, but I only want you for what it is that I can take from you, nothing really else, okay? So money could really be relating to feelings, like you took my feelings, you took everything else from me, you know, divorce situation, you took everything from me, my children, you know, you've left me with nothing in life, literally nothing. And now you want to discuss this, okay, you want me back now, okay? Why would you want to, how now, brown cow, or Kelly? Okay, let's see, Libra, any other messages for Libra to be aware of? Your own card, it keeps coming up. Legal department, justice. This is Justin, or this is like I said, it's a situation of an ex-husband or wife, okay, left me with nothing, okay, takes my money, but if you had children and you have to pay for your kids, you got to pay for your kids. I'm sorry. Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. If you had a child, you had a child. If you have a discrepancy with your husband, then you need to go to court, okay, which is probably what you are doing. But the trouble is, a dog is for life, not for Christmas. So is a child, okay? It's for life. It is something that is very difficult in order to comprehend between people that have been married, you have children, you have a mortgage, you get divorced, you separate and you fight for freedom and the life that you created, okay? So your circumstance has probably left someone here penniless, no money, okay? Maybe within a love triangle. Very much doubt it with an ex, to be honest with you. It could be where you walked out of one circumstance and you walk yourself straight into another circumstance where you end up having a connection with someone that's already got a connection with someone else whilst going through the procedures of court. Now, legal justice can also be things that go on at work around a boss as well, okay, where there is a lot of tit for tat around who's brainy enough, or brainiac, but or Brianna, or Briney, or Brainy, or Briney, or Brianna, but like, who's better than you? I'm better than you. I'm better than you. I strive to lick the company arse and, you know, licking arse of the boss, and I'm trying to get quicker up the ranks than what you are because I have a higher IQ and I'm fit for the job quicker than what you are, and so on and so forth, right? So it relate to triangles of work situations that are you have a less IQ than me, I'm brainier than you, I know what I'm doing in this job, you don't really know, blah, 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 I'm licking the boss's ass, I'm trying to get a leg up further than quicker than you are, I'm trying to get all of the like I said, it could even be someone that tries to get all of the overtime, okay, and it might be where you have competition around you of like, I've got to get in there quick to get the overtime before the other people do, okay, or if people are pushing you out, it's probably because they're trying to outshine you here, okay. So what have we got? 1440. So let's just have a look at this deck here. Now, there are different messages for you at different times. Over on Patreon, I use the same deck, but I clarify them to give you another reading, but also clarify the star signs, the people, and the turn up of it all and what happens, and then clarify the numerology and placements if you're unaware. Then we do this, and then I clarify it, okay, as well. But I'll just give you a couple more here from this deck just to see if it matches this energy here. So any messages that you want Libra to have. And then next week, we're going to go back to doing just the normal Rider-Waite for the week, okay? Any messages for Libra? So I hope I will see you again sometime. That might be someone that you're trying to catch up with. Catch could be a fish, catching a fish. But I hope I see you again sometime. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Let's see. Libra. Leaving you hurt me too. So there could be this energy of like once you back. It might just be I want to keep coming back for something here. Okay, I don't want to disregard you altogether. Okay, or Heather or Haley or Henry. I don't want to disregard you altogether because there is this energy of like, it doesn't always mean I want you back in a relationship. It just means that I don't really want to let you go because we still keep up or whatever. But it generally says, I hope I will see you again sometime, and leaving you hurt me too, so I don't really want to disappear out of your life altogether. Okay. Libra. Any other messages for Libra? So you got your body language says so much, and I am happy that it is over. That's a very strange signal to give off from one another. It's kind of like might be Michael, where you talk with this person and you don't quite want to let them go, but their body language says that they don't really want to stay. Do you know what I mean? Or Stacey. It's kind of like giving off this very strange vibe of like, I want you around, but I don't really want you around very long. And I'm happy that this is over, but your body language is saying that you kind of want to stay, but you kind of want to go. That could be a Libra trait all day long. That you kind of want to stay, but you kind of want to go. You can't really make up your mind, and you're giving the impression that you don't want me to go, but you're also not showing me loads of signs that you actually really want me to stay either. So I really don't know where you're at. Okay, I don't know where you're at. And it's kind of like I can't keep going through this all the time. I'm happy that this cycle is over and I'm happy for you, but you're soon going to have to start giving me some kind of signal that you want me around, but what is it that you want me around for? Okay, it could be a Scorpio or an Aries, okay, or a life path 4, but you're going to have to start giving me a little bit of something. You know, you're going to have to start opening up because you're kind of showing me signs that you're really not that interested. And you might be a little bit, but like, you know, if we can't be lovers, we can't be friends. Now can we be friends if we can't be lovers? So it's kind of like this energy of like, maybe friendship, but Libras do that. Okay, try to build friendships up before relationships. And they could have like a couple of friendships, and a couple of friendships are like, well, am I a friend or am I a lover? Or, you know, could be that. So giving off a strange vibe of, I mean, like I said, it could be your ex that keeps coming back and they keep saying, hi. You're like, why are you back? Like, you know, I keep telling you to go. You left. Why do you keep coming back for? Oh, well, I just want to catch up. And you're like, yeah, but, you know, we're split up. Well, you've gone your own way. You went off with someone else. What do you want now? Well, just, you know, sex is good. And you're kind of like, well, you know, it might be good, but if I want more than sex, I'm going to end up wrapping my feelings up again, okay, and then we're going to be back at square one again. Okay, so neither of us are going to be able to let each other go. So I have to kind of establish some sort of boundaries here. Okay, so you do that among yourselves, but that's what I've got for you, unless you're a monk. Okay, so there you go. So if you want to help me and support me as a channel, as a whole channel, okay, I hope you consider joining Patreon. Patreon is the link below. You get different readings at different times with different cards that are all clarified to give you the answers and everything else that you've got coming up throughout a week. Okay, these are just basically just general messages of what is around you at this time. Okay, if you want your week's reading, they'll all change from Rider-Waite to these, to those, to different ones. You'll find that on the silver or the gold tier. The gold tier has all the teaching stuff. The silver tier just has monthlies and weeklies, like 62 readings a month. Okay, so I really do hope that you consider joining or giving me a like or whatever it is that you want to do. But thank you very much, Libra. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.